Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a Timeless Love reading. This is a reading for my DM to my DFs, my Divine Masculines to my Divine Feminines. Messages from your person, their thoughts, their feelings, where this connection's headed, what their intentions may be, some love messages from them. Let's see what Spirit has for us today for Aries. Let's see what's coming. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am a psychic medium. This will be a channeled message. I am a professional intuitive love and life coach full-time. I hope you enjoy your guided messages. I will put my contact information in the description below. Spirit, please share with me for my Aries. What do you have for us today? What would you like us to know about this connection? Where is this connection headed? Thoughts and feelings, anything you want to share with me. I am listening for you now. I see you evolving into the woman I want to be with. I love that. Evolving into the woman I want to be with. Maybe you've made some changes. Maybe you're growing. I need you more than I'm letting you know. Oh boy. So they're holding back a little bit. They need you more than they're letting you know. You've got me running around in circles over you. Okay. You've got me running around. I'm willing to beat the odds with you. Okay. If you feel like there's some odds against you guys, I don't know. You guys can work it out. You guys can make it happen. If anybody can make it work, it's you guys, right? Something like that. All right. Let's get some cards on this table. Let's see where Spirit is taking me for my Aries. Spirit, what do you have for us? What do you want us to know? 10 of Cups. I have a Lover's card. You guys are going to beat the odds. Look at you. I have a Justice. Beautiful. And I have a 6 of Pentacles. I do feel like this person wants to give you more than they can give you now. I feel like it's the sense of, I wish I could give you everything that you're asking. I think that we're going to be very happy together one day. I have no doubt in my mind. You probably are already feeling that this is a soulmate connection, or this is somebody you really want to spend your life with. I mean, if you aren't feeling that, it's moving in that direction, because there is this incredible sense of, I'm with the right person. I'm going to say it that way. Somebody that you could even consider marrying. I'd love to be married to this person. Maybe have a family, start a family, combined family, something like that. I want to give you more than I can give you is how it's coming into me. So let's go with that for a second. I have an 8 of Cups. I need to move away from something. Your person may have some, I don't want to say unfinished business, because that makes it sound like they're still connected to somebody else, but they may have some unresolved feelings and it could be anything. It could be childhood feelings. It could be their relationship with their father. It could be, I was hurt, when I was younger, and I still struggle with those things. But I do feel like they're moving in the right direction, that they have been working through. Maybe you're helping them work through some of those wounds or that healing. They are stronger. The word they just gave me is convincing. Okay. So there's something going on with them with this sense of, either they're convincing you that you have a future together, either they have been talking a lot about it, or they start to talk about things like, our future, when we do this, in 10 years from now, this is where we'll be. They start to talk in reference to that there's an us, that there is a we. Okay. So if you're starting to hear that in this connection, they're starting to plan ahead. They're thinking ahead. I do feel like they're being very honest with you. You can trust your intuition that they are being honest. excuse me, when they say things like, I really do feel like we're going to be together forever. I do feel like they really do believe that. I do feel like they think that. So if that's what you want, you've got somebody who feels the same way about you as you do them. That is gorgeous so far. I have spying on my phone. I don't know if it's spy so much as curiosity. Okay. Like, I don't know if there's a trust issue on either side. Maybe it's not intentional. Maybe it's because somebody else in the past, played those kinds of games for them. But maybe they are aware of who you're talking to, when you're talking to somebody. Not that they're looking to catch you in anything, but just this feeling of, I'm very much aware of who is in your life, and I would be aware of if anything changed, something like that. They want a commitment. They want a commitment. They want to trust you. They want to make sure that whoever you're talking to all the time are friends, family, and nothing else, because they really want a commitment. They're thinking, I just want you to be only thinking about me. Maybe they had somebody in the past that cheated on them and deceived them and had like a whole world going on behind their back. So who knows? I've got caution. Yeah, there's a little bit of a trust. There's a trust issue going on. If you have any indication that somebody is doing anything, you're going to get the evidence through the phone. Okay. But I don't think so. I mean, I think this is like how they caught somebody in the past. I really do. I think that it's a past feeling. I look at flirty energy, the number 17. This could be a relatively new connection. This could be a newer connection. There could be somebody, for some of you, there could be somebody who, I don't know, like a stalking ex. I mean, a stalking past relationship that still checks their social media, that still looks them up online to see, where they are, where they're going. Maybe still text messages them, even if your person doesn't respond. So that's not for everyone. I don't feel like that's for everybody. That may be just for a handful of you that you're going through something like that. But I think your person is very committed to you. So I'm going to let that go for now. I think it's just like a weird energy that maybe was a past experience. I'm going to put it in that category. Spirit, what do you want us to know from my DM? I have a 3 of Cups. I have a celebration coming. I always see look at them dancing on their tippy toes. I always see the 3 of Cups as an engagement of some kind, a celebration. It could be just, we are exclusive. We don't want to see anybody else. We've decided to, refer to each other as some, boyfriend, girlfriend, or, something that is, makes it known to everybody that we're in a relationship. Maybe we've announced that we are on this incredible journey. So beautiful. 9 of Swords, holding back a little bit. I do have some fear. Okay. I have either your person or you are working through some old wounds. Okay. I mean, and that happens. I mean, it's impossible to enter into a new relationship and not have this sense of, somebody's going to, look at this. It's like this big, I don't know, scary bird with sharp teeth coming after you, right? When you're sleeping. We're all afraid to get hurt. We're all afraid to get hurt. And everybody enters into a relationship hoping that this is the one, right? Hoping that this is the person who's not going to hurt me. Not everyone hurts us. There's always that one. And I do feel like all those other, the 10 of Cups, the Justice card, all these other cards are indicating that this is somebody who's in it for the long run. So even if somebody hurt us in the past, or we had multiple stops and starts with relationships over the years, all we need is the one that is the real deal. Look at Knight of Cups. I have a celebration. This person's the real deal. This is my knight in shining armor. Okay. This is my person who's coming into my life with this, energy of emotion, energy of love, overwhelmed with feelings for me. Maybe has never had this kind of rush of emotion in their life. Maybe it's triggering some old wounds of somebody who hurt them in the past, that did spy on them, did cheat on them, did, do crazy things, but that's not you. And it's a celebration. I'm going to stay with it's a celebration. A 9 of Wands. Maybe you guys are going through a lot right now. That's how that came into me. And I have another Justice card. They had said right in the beginning that if anybody could make it, it would be you guys. All right. So if you feel like you have a lot of challenges on your plate, I mean, there are couples that make it through anything. Unfortunately, they go through a lot of challenges. They go through a lot of different situations, a lot of life circumstances, but somehow they always stay together. Okay. Somehow they always find a way to keep loving each other, to be there for each other. And I do feel like your person wants to be there. Everything in divine order. So if this Justice card is on the plate for I'd like to have a committed relationship, then in divine order, it's almost a spirit saying, yeah, we're headed in that direction. If you'd like to have, a marriage, if you'd like to have a committed relationship, a formal commitment of some kind, it's all a matter of time. So we'll do that. I kept something just for you. They're holding on to keepsakes of yours, whether there's pictures or things that you've given them. They hold on to these things. They keep them close to them. I miss you every day when I'm not with you. Okay, maybe we are going through something. Maybe we're having a hard time right now. It's okay. Take my hand. Let's begin this adventure. I love this card because it's just the sense of like they already know where they want to go, and they kind of grab your hand, and you're just, all you have to do is follow them, right? All you have to do is just say, I'm okay, I'm game, I'm in, I want to go with you. I just want to start this adventure. We're going to get through whatever life throws at us. Maybe it's going to be hard after a few weeks. Maybe something's going on right now that's been very challenging, very difficult. And Spirit's saying it's going to break. We're going to get through it. All right. It's this too shall pass, something like that. So if you find that you have been really bad, your back is against the wall feeling, I'm still learning how to express my love and my feelings. So I feel like there's something ready to shift over the next few weeks. We've either have been struggling with how we're communicating with each other. Maybe something from the outside world has been influencing this connection. Maybe, for lack of better terms, maybe we've just been fighting more than we normally do. But I think that ultimately we can get through anything. And maybe it's just another test, Spirit just said, like a test of our commitment to each other, or a test of showing us that we're meant to be together. Sometimes we are tested, right? We are tested. We miss somebody. The boat, 1 foot in. Yeah, maybe you or them said, I feel like I have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And it's a little bit of a test to prove to each other that we still really want to be in this connection. So if somebody is threatened, like if this continues, I'm not happy, I'm out of here, then the other person's, saying, I've got to step to the plate. I can't see through all the smoke. I can't see through all the smoke and mirrors. Somebody is, I don't want to say playing games, but I don't know. We're struggling a little bit. We could be twin flames. Sometimes twin flames have a tendency to butt heads. They have a little bit more tendency to, I do have twin flame specific readings on my channel. You can check those out. But Sometimes twin flames have a tendency to like throw it all out there, like put it all out on the table, you know, high passion, high drama, high everything. And then the other person has to react. And then we have a little bit of back and forth going on. And it does create this smoke effect. I will say that. So maybe we're just going through something like that alone. I feel alone in this. Maybe you feel like this person has abandoned you right now, or they're not as responsive to you right now, or they should be there when you ask them to be there for some reason. So maybe you feel alone. I can guarantee you you're not alone. I feel like this is temporary. I feel like the big picture is we really do love each other. We just have to get through this. Somebody is angry. Your DM is angry for some reason. Maybe there's been something said, there's been something that's been done. So let's just see if there's some apologies. Let's see if we are going to. Spirit keeps saying that if anybody can get through the hard times, it's the two of you. So that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on that there's a way that you guys are really good at forgiving each other, and you kiss and make up. You know, it's time to kiss and make up. I'm going to say that. I have a 2 of Pentacles. We're going back and forth. We're going back and forth. I have an 8 of Cups. I want to walk away from something. There's the 2 of Cups, okay? And I have a Hierophant. Now, Spirit brought you guys together for a reason, okay? This is a spiritual connection. If it is a divine connection, such as a twin flame connection, there's nothing that's going to be able to separate the two of you, all right? That this is a divinely sent connection. So even when it's hard, and it probably is right now, because I've got a DM that is angry for some reason. I do feel like he might have turned, you might feel like he turned his back on you. You might feel like he walked away from you. You know, literally could be just he walked out the door and he doesn't want to talk right now. Or he says, I'll talk when I've calmed down, something like that. But the connection isn't over for sure. And there's a lot of love here. We just have to get over this episode. What's going to happen is we're going to start thinking about all the good times. Okay. We're going to start thinking about how much we have at stake, how much our future is going to, we're not going to risk. We're not going to risk it all. Okay. We're not going to risk losing this connection over this one episode or a series of episodes that you guys have been going through. Okay. We're going to get through this and we're going to continue to fight. And Spirit I got a 5 of Swords, bottom of the deck. So I do feel like this person is willing to fight for you. All right. This person, they may be angry. They may be angry at themselves. They may be angry at something that they've done. But I do feel like they want to continue to fight for this connection. Like, I'm not going to give up on us would be a way for us to say it. Okay. I'm not going to give up on us. I'm not going to give up on that, you know, we have a future together. I'm not going to give up on how much time and energy we have into this relationship. I'm just mad right now. And that happens, you know, like sometimes we have a fight and we figure it out. We make up, we kiss and make up, and we move on. But this person is going to fight for this connection. They're not going to give up on it. Let's see what their feelings are. Everything reminds me of you. So even when I'm not with you, everything reminds me. Our connection is divinely guided. Absolutely. Which is what I felt a moment ago, you know, with the Hierophant, right? It's just, you know, it's sent to us. It's bigger than us. So we owe it to us ourselves to keep following it, you know, keep working on it, keep making it better and better. And I wish that relationships were perfect. I really do. But we fight, we argue, we storm out, we lie to each other, we hurt each other. We do all kinds of things that we shouldn't do to the person that we love, but somehow we can fix it. somehow we can come back together, feel better, and continue on. I compare everyone I meet to you. So I don't want to be with anyone else. I only want to be with you. That's gorgeous. Let's get a couple other messages. Let's see what else they say. Spirit, what do you have for my Aries from their DM? What is my DM thinking? I have a 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, the sense of time, the sense of I have a lot of time into this connection. I have a lot of passion for you, that King of Wands, and I have a 9 of Cups. So when things are going really well, it's really good, right? It's just really good. It's probably, I've never been happier with anybody. I'm very happy with you. I don't want to be with anybody else. I don't think about anybody else. I've invested time into this connection and I don't want to walk away from it. So I think that right now it is a matter of a little bit of a kiss and make up. And let's just continue on this journey. I think that you guys can get through anything. I think that's what's going on. I often wonder to myself, it's too late. Maybe they're afraid that they're losing you this time. Maybe this time they're saying, you know what, I'm afraid I'm going to lose you. I'm totally into you. I'm going to continue to fight for you. I'm not going to let you go. I don't want this to end for sure. So something is going on behind the scenes here. I must confess that I'm in love with you. Yeah, I mean, certainly my King of Wands, my 9 of Cups, my 9 of Cups probably more so, says to me, I love everything about us. I love everything about us. I'm in love with you. When you're in love with somebody, you don't walk away, even through the hard times, right? You don't walk away. You put it in the bucket list of, we had a fight, we had an argument, this is just something going on in our relationship. We're going to get through this. This too shall pass. But when you are truly in love with somebody, you don't walk away. You figure it out. And I think that that is the most important thing that Spirit is saying today to you, is that whoever this person is to you, that they are going to fight for you and they're not going to give up on this connection. Words can't express how much I care for you. Okay. I'm not going to give up on us. I'm not going to give up on you. I don't have the courage to face you. Maybe right now they're mad. They're like, I'm afraid I'm going to say something that I'll regret. I'm afraid that if I talk to you, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to blow up again. So sometimes people back off until they are ready to talk. And then they step forward and they're ready to talk and discuss it. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Maybe they've realized some mistakes, if there's been mistakes in this connection. I'm really sorry for all the pain that I have caused. So there's definitely something that has gone on here that was hurtful. And right now, I think we're in a little bit of a damage control, a little bit of a, I'm going to continue to fight for you. Destiny will help us find each other. So destiny brought us together, and maybe destiny will keep us together, and that's what I feel like I have to bank on. I want a final message, please, Spirit. What do you have for a final message? I have a 6 of Pentacles. So give and take. We both have to want to be in it, right? We both have to want to be in it. I'm going to go with this sense of, I'm really sorry for the pain that I caused you. I should have given more. I either should have given more, or I should have been there more for you. I should be there more for you. So I think the apologies are coming from your DM because they're recognizing that they've got to just show up and they've got to be all in. If they say they want to fight for you, they have to prove it. They have to prove it with their actions, and they have to stop the hurt, stop the pain, right? And they have to have the courage to face you when these things happen. They can't just walk away and say, tomorrow's a new day. You have to talk about it and you have to repair it. But this is one of those connections that maybe you guys go through this a lot. Maybe you guys have, these kind of events, but I feel like the love always overrides it. And I feel like at the end of the day, you guys always figure it out. You always figure out a way to stay together. You always work it out. You always, kiss and make up and keep trying harder the next time. But right now, I think that we have some apologies. We have some burning bridges. We have some damage control, something like that, but there is tremendous love in this connection. So that's what I want you to focus on. I want you to stay on, we can get through anything, is what Spirit had shared with me right from the beginning in this connection. How gorgeous. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.